Are you guys holding on tight? We're all good? Because we got one more album that I want to get into. There's a few tracks, but it's technically the shortest album with 37 minutes. I feel like we'll make it fit in under an hour or just about. So we are getting into The Year I Turned 21 by Ayra Starr. I've heard Ayra in many different features, but I've never gotten into her own music. So this is the first time I'm exploring this. I'm expecting some Afrobeats, some Amapiano, maybe some surprises. I have no idea really what to expect. But let's get into it together. Yeah, I figured unknown that you might be leaving soon. But it's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll be able to catch up on YouTube. All the videos are going to be posted there. All right, let's start with Birds Sing of Money. Oh. Okay. Okay.
London.
I learned to be gangsta, prayed from these dark times. I release my mind, I need to re-up. I dare bitch to say some, fuck up off my face now. Through a window, I will lump I heard a bird sing, coming outside. Run from anonymity, peace in my mind. Walk for my energy, popping outside. No, bitch, can you wrap it up when you talk to me now, bitch? I don't watch my tone,
okay.
how I sound, bitch. Get you off my phone now, I need some new energy. My mama told me giving up was giving up, so I made another way. I told my bitches hold me down, cause these niggas are a play. I brought my
all right.
my life from my mind, but I never run away. I'm so careful with my energy, please never speak up on my name.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm so careful with my energy, please never speak up on my name.
Okay, we're off. Ooh. We are off to a strong start. I like it. It's almost like the backstory, I feel, a little bit. Like this old school hip hop beat that we have is almost like where it provides a context of where this album is going. Like this is like the backstory of what you needed to know, and now we're getting into the story. And I like how the references, and I feel like we're gonna have a couple of moments like that, references to her culture, and yeah, even the production was really interesting. It was a mix of like emotional, sentimental, but also at the same time, like hard hitting, and like, hey, this was rough. This was a rough patch, but here we are, and I'm gonna make the most out of it. So no, I appreciate that. That's very interesting. Just gonna check my phone because I realized that I have been on Do Not Disturb for a little while. Just in case emergencies. All right. Okay. Ooh. I'm sad. I'm curious. Let's get into the next one. Hey. Okay. We really had an intro moment, and now we've just jumped into.
I do not accept your apology. Just let me be, just let me free. Give me a
Ooh.
little space, step back, let me breathe. Yeah, you the cold shoulder, I really hope you free. Until you burn, almost had me in Burberry. Turn you to a brother, ain't trying to get married. Wanna trap me, cause the money unheard. Praying to a God that I'm not soon buried. This shit piss me off. You're too suspicious, too ridiculous, love ambiguous. Now we broken up, and I can fix you up. Way past giving up, your face twisted up. You called I can't pick up, said I broke your heart.
I love this.
Trying to make me the bad guy. It's my one touch. Goodbye. Say one more. Too much. Say one more. X. Say one more. Yes. And now you miss my one touch. Hello. Say one more. Too much. Say one more.
I like this. Straight to the point.
Oh baby please, oh baby please. You know say me I know like.
I love her deep tones. And I mean, this is a feature, but I wanted to say before. I just realized.
I know they like to the phone gangsta, but the girls where I love, but don't bother me.
This feature is like a lower pitch version of her, vocally speaking. That's interesting. They have a very similar tone. Wow. Okay. Nice. Much like you just said, Anon, I really love the Afro jazz with the beat. That's a great mix together. Well, jazz, which obviously is from originating from the African American culture, but mixed with the beat like that, there's something. I mean, it's usually like jazz. You would have a lot of movement, right? There's a lot less repetitiveness within the jazz melody because it always spins into something a little creative and then kind of brings you back, but it's never 100% rinse and repeat. As opposed to like pop music or things like that. So the difference being in this track is it felt like a sample from a jazz piano pattern that was repeated over and over again. So it had that feeling of jazz, but it was really sampled as a modern kind of like almost like a pop approach, which was really interesting. And yeah, I just want to go back to her tone. It's funny because the song is called The Warm Up. I want to say her tone feels really warm. There's something really inviting about her tone that I like a lot. And then, I don't know if it's in vocal processing, but there's a lot of similarity in the tone between her and Asake, the feature. So, yeah, it's just, I'm happy I'm discovering her as an artist, like individually, not from the features. That's fun. I like. Ooh. Ooh, with the strings?
Now which kind life where I never see? I carry God so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the commas. Original no be parody. You know be clear for your memory. Whether now winter or summer, I did Papa does Savannah. Living life, see my fire burning bright within the inside me. Small leeway, they mighty, they never know I color. Do the move fine, check and balance. Everything inside my mind daily, trust me.
There's something so poetic about the melody. And yeah, the strings really tie everything so beautifully together. Whoa. Whoa, no way. Oh my god, where in Africa? I'm curious. That's amazing. I love the reference to commas because it's talking about money without saying that you're talking about money. Okay, hold on. There is a similarity between this song and Calm Down by I forgot the name of the artist, but featuring Selena Gomez. Hold on, let me because I think it's the same producer if I'm not mistaken as well. Rema, there you go, Rema. Let me just pull up. I'm very curious. Okay, the year I turned 21, studio album by Ayra Starr. If I look at the producer. London is one of the producers. We keep hearing his producer tag as well. We heard it in the first track and then this track. And he happens to be, or is he, the producer for that track? Okay, so Rema is also from Nigeria, which I believe Ayra Starr is from as well. And who produced? And London did produce Calm Down as well. So there is a lot of similarity because I think some of the musical devices used between commas and Calm Down are similar. And there's a way that she finishes like, they're telling me, make I show love. It sounds like Calm Down, like the same delivery. So to me, that's what I immediately heard. So, I mean, just everything makes sense and explains why it is the way that it is. But anyway, I want to go back to saying like the whole like commas makes so much sense and I love it. And there's a line that she says, check and balance everything in my mind daily. Checks, like literally the checks in terms of money, and balance, like account balance. Anyway, just there's a few like play on words like that I like from the song, which is pretty cool. I definitely like it. There's something also kind of bittersweet about it that I love that melancholic moment. Okay, anyway, so yeah, chat. I keep saying this, but I love her lyrics. Yeah, same. I live in Djibouti. It's less African culturally, but there's always they always had African music playing that I could hear from where I lived. Interesting. Wow. Look at that. But you see, the more we discover music, the more we get to know each other as people. Okay, cool. Next track. Woman Commando. Ooh. Hey. Initiating rage process. Oh.
All my G's fit to testify. Hennessy when we getting high. I DC in 339 to the Mercedes to pack inside. Girls plenty for my table side. No that sexy they come from house. Nobody gonna be left behind. I say lioness, I they move with squad. I they flex in my people. Them bloody no be supposed. Everybody want follow go.
Wow. I love that vocal delivery pattern. Hey, when an album has references to astrology, hits home. Wait, is that? I just realized there's features. Oh yes, es Anita. Hey. Yes, I need to. Oh, it's Spanish and not Portuguese this time. Now, Coco Jones. That I also have to get into her music. Ooh, yes. I love it. I really love it. Whoa. This is one of them I want to go back to ASAP. Did it not just flow into the next one? Did it not just flow? Hold on. Okay, before we go any further. You guys can't see my head because it's out of frame. But before we go any further, great feature choices, by the way. I love the mix of the languages together. Like if it were up to me, I would have even added French to it. Considering there's quite a bit of presence of French in Africa, and also I think it would have been a great mix. And yeah, the features are great. The production is great. The lyrics are fun. It's visual, but it's also simple. It's very catchy. What a great track. All right, let's continue. Actually, before we continue, the chat. Check and balance also refer to the government. Ooh, interesting. Folky Spanish, yeah. Love this. I agree. African queen. Well, I would say princess considering her age, but yeah. I understand who Ayra Starr is and why she is who she is. Now I get it. Now I really get it.
Beautiful.
Okay, control.
Alpha. Some ice on my lips in a cup. So stop. I don't see the love to you. So many eyes in the room, but I got my eyes on you.
Ooh.
Tell me what a bitch gon' do to get you. Ooh. It's something that you are. It's nothing that you say. It's just the way you say it. I'm giving you away. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm lit tonight, you know my lips don't lie. I want you to take
No way.
right now.
A Shakira sample?
I'm lit tonight, you know my lips don't lie. I want you to take control right now.
Ooh, that guitar.
One move and your body rock. Just tattoo and your body chop. I've been breaking rules and you got me turning. I need you, yeah. Those are the nights come to an end. I've been dirty mixing again. Turn it up, I'm on 10, baby. It's something that you are. It's nothing that you say. It's just the way you say it.
I love
I'm
that.
giving you away, yeah.
I really, really love that.
I'm lit tonight, you know my lips don't lie. I want you to take control right now.
And I love the syncopation of right now. Very advanced word in music lingo. Nice. And it flew again. Whoa. Okay. Well, sort of. At least it felt like it flew. Okay, so yes, guitar was amazing. I loved the sample. If you could recognize it, but it wasn't too much of a copy paste situation. I appreciate it. I love the crowd edition as well. The very like ambiance type of scenario that we're having through the tracks, which help us like take from one moment to another. I'm a sucker for transitions like that. Yeah, wow. I love the idea of the control. I love the lyrics in the song. The differences in the different flows that we have. It felt almost like a fancy dinner or a fancy restaurant that is turning into a bar, maybe into a dance club. And it felt luxurious. It felt fancy. And it felt poetic. I'm not going to go ahead and say who's a queen, who's a princess, who's in the hierarchy of all things. Mostly because of two things. I feel like those references are often tied with the, with the British monarchy that invaded. And I think that's not a great thing. But if we're honoring the traditions of Africa and what came before the unfortunate French and English and even Spanish and other countries' interference, then yes, I then condone those references. Because I'm not going to get to the history of it all, but trust me, I'm aware of it. I know how it was. Yeah, I'm also going to get crucified if I do start making comparisons between people. But yeah. I'm a little bit at a loss for words now. I'm just enjoying the music so much. It feels fun. It feels light. It feels, just vibey. And it's a great way to enjoy the messages that are so simple, but also so clear and easy to follow along. I don't know. It's so far, this album is really up my alley. I like it a lot.
London. I got pictures on my phone of you. iPhone storage done they full. No one sees this side of you. I feel blessed, I trust in you. Midnight calls and rendezvous. I'm indecisive, but you I choose. So don't let me down, won't let you down. I feel so down away from you. Let's make babies. We're still young, but I did ready. Smoke some weed at the beach. I feel ease when I'm with you. Pretty Iris prayers, God came through. You should see you from a point of view.
Hey.
They don't know, they have no clue. They don't know, they have no clue. I don't fall in love. I don't fall in love.
Okay.
So not this one, no, not they enjoy. She not this one, no, not they enjoy. I don't fall in love.
Ooh.
I don't fall in love. So not this one, no, not they enjoy. She not this one, no, not they enjoy. Before I be the explorer, searching for the love, but I know far. Then you call me as any other. You will find love and something
Okay.
nice. But I had confidence to met you. Now my head down, this well, it don't fool. I don't dare do crack, let me up like Batman.
I feel back in summer with the heat. Ah, this feels good. And I love that it's a Lagos love story. It's like the concept of it. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we're already jumping into another one. But yeah, just very briefly. I feel like this is the album that you can pay attention to, you can also not pay attention to. Whatever way you decide to consume it just works. Because it's so vibey. It's so it's storytelling, but also not too specific not to be able to relate to it or understand it. It doesn't have references that you get lost in, but it has a bunch of references and kind of inside jokes and like pop culture references too. Yeah, I currently don't relate either, considering the fact that I'm living nowhere close to what she's living in that song. But yeah, you can feel in the interpretation of it. The musical production really supports the message. It creates like this a beautiful environment that I love. It just works. It just really, really works. I like it. I like it. I might have heard this before. Maybe?
Butterfly from my belly, you giving me energy. I don't lose my composure, come me losing control.
Or something similar to that.
Everything where you carry for body, even if what I carry me pepe, no fit to revise you my oreke, my reading my blues, my activity your reading from Monday to Sunday. Say you be my goal, my Savannah, everything I go do for my pepe, my reading my blues, my activity your reading from Monday to Sunday.
Oh, I love that tension.
Yeah, not everything I go do for my pepe, my chicken, my muse, everything my pepe, my reading my blues. So many things you did do, nobody do me like you do. My chicken, my muse, everything my baby, my reading my blues. So many things you did do, nobody no fit carry you play, I fit to lose. Carry my love, put it all on you, and I get the money for two. Over my retina when you come through. Now you be my personal person. Forget it, that I need blessing. Other guys, you don't teach me lesson. Say not only you ain't no distress me. That's not person. My jigger, my muse. Everything, my baby. My reading, my blues. So many things you did do, nobody do me like you do. My jigger, my muse. Everything, my baby. My reading, my blues. So many things you did do, nobody do me like you do. Carry you from my head, my shoulder. Back up for you, my knees and toes. Now you dey hide me and no one so bad. Nobody do me like you do. Carry you from
I'm just absorbed by it completely right now. That's crazy. I love the tension of the chords in the back. And I love the idea of calling it my rhythm and blues, because when you're comparing to somebody, it's the highs and the lows. You know, rhythm and blues came from a place of pain, of I wouldn't say fear, but definitely sadness and tough times. And so a relationship is never 100% perfect. So by saying like rhythms and blues, it's like the ups and the downs in that in that type of relationship. You're my everything. When we are high together, we are high together. When we're low together. So yeah, conceptually, I like it. Sonically, I like it. Vocal performance, once again, her tone is beautiful. I mean, but I feel like it might sound similar to something she might have released in the past, like another single, because it did sound familiar, but it's not that song. So I might have to re-explore. There's one, yeah, maybe, I don't know, I've never heard of it, Rush. And there's also another track later on called Santa. Anyway, so many different possibilities. I have to really get familiar with her entire discography. But yeah, the harmonies and ad-libs were nice. Okay, all right, wow, we're already halfway through the album, which is wild to me, because it's, like, I feel like we only got into the album like 15 minutes ago, which is crazy. But I also want to point out, before we get any further, that I haven't spoken much about the integration of her native tongue within her music and all of the English. Not because it doesn't impress me, because I like it a lot and it's beautiful to hear, but there's a part of me that's kind of used to it because I grew up in an environment where French was very incorporated into songs that were originally English. Like a lot of the radio remixes, the French version of, because long story short, in Quebec, we have quotas to respect in terms of the amount of French music on radio stations. So a lot of artists put out a French edit for the radio only of songs that are originally made in English. So I lived in the land of multilingualism within songs and music. If it's not because the song was originally written in English and needed to be needed to have some French in it to be able to be played on French radios, then the songs were written in two languages where I come from. So it's something that I'm kind of used to. It's fun. I like it. But to me, it's maybe not as surprising as, I don't know, somebody in the States that is used to living in a 100% English environment, or even the rest of Canada for the non-French communities. It sounds like the collab she did with Rush. That's probably it. Yeah, that I'm thinking of, that I heard a couple of times before this project. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of French edits of songs with like features that were added, or even just the same artist singing basically the verses in French, but keeping the chorus in English, because obviously the chorus is kind of the catchy part of a song. So I don't know, I just grew up in an environment where I got used to it because it was so common. But needless to say, I think it's A, impressive, B, really fun to hear that in her music overall. All right, 21, which is almost the title track of the album.
You say I'm too young, too foolish. Well, I became myself by what you said.
Hey.
Find a way that I can stay the same. Maybe that's my naivete.
Naivete. That's a French word, naivete. Wow, what the odds.
Letting go work on me. Do it for myself, never for a man. I'm just 21. What it feels to be more than 21. I've never known, I've never tried, never loved.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do with what I've done? Where did all the years go?
It only gets worse the older you get.
I was at the house trying to figure out who the fuck I am. Went too fast.
That line is genius.
7, 8 was a big year. 19 got a big bag. Now I'm counting
Wow.
on this playing 20 something. I'm counting on myself now, crying by myself now. I'm 21. Am I grown message? Damn. 21.
Whoa.
To be more than 21. I've never known, I've never tried, never
That is genius.
forgive if I don't say right or say no. Real shit, I'm just 21.
I mean, same. I relate to. That line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was at the house trying to figure out who the fuck I am. Really got me. That was genius. That was really well put together. And then the rest of it, like, we're getting her story very briefly, but like, there's a message in the song, and it's consistent, and it's delivering stories, and I love it. I love it. That was great. All right, last Heartbreak song with Gideon.
Why you know they kept my time? Is there someone else? You did do me corny. Every day new story. I just say waste my time. Cause you don't become someone else. See palava for me. You know they touch my body. It feels good to love somebody and somebody loves you back.
What's that like? Oh, okay.
You don't have to pretend about it, cause it's crystal clear now. Yes, it's bye to the good times. I'll be gone by the sunrise. I'll be better on my own. I'll be better on my own. Nah. Nobody should call my phone. Nobody should call my phone. Nah. This is my last heartbreak song. This is my last heartbreak
I don't think it's gonna be your last one, to be honest.
I'll be good all on my own. I'll be good all on my own. Nah.
Why are you so quick to leave when we both can make it work? When I'm gone, I'll make you nervous. If you hurt me, I deserve it. I've been acting foolishly, forgetting what you were. You stopped loving me, I know this. But even chaos serves a purpose.
Wise words.
Love somebody and somebody loves you back. So don't give in till you change mine. Cause I'll be here for a lifetime. You don't have to pretend about it, cause it's crystal clear now. Guess it's mine to the good times. And I'll be gone by the sunrise.
I'll be better on my own. I'll be better on my own. Nah. Nobody should call my phone. Nobody should call my phone. Nah. This is my last heartbreak.
Oh, you're sweet.
This is my last heartbreak song.
I'm okay.
I'll be good all on my own. I'll be good all on my own. Nah.
I loved it. I mean, this is very like, oh, I'm young. It's never going to happen to me again. I'm going to protect myself from now on. We both know that's a lie. People fall into the same traps a couple of times until they learn their lessons. So, yeah, no. I don't believe it. But that's okay, because it's the sentiment that is most important. And I think it made it for a beautiful song. And I love the rhythm and the delivery of it. Honestly, not a miss. Not a miss on this album at all. Bad vibes.
I let the water touch my knee. Can't let these people get to me. I know you know I never drink. I'm mixing with that NSC. I need my enemies disease. I know they wanna find a crease. God they see in me. Hallelujah.
Okay.
Give me the walk, but it's heavy on my palms. I watch my walk, cause it's heavy on your heart. You hit my line, but I'm talking to my moms. And when it's time, I'll be talking up with God.
Okay.
for you, Michael Jackson. Mama always say, son, have mercy on me.
Say vibes.
Angels never forsake me. Hallelujah, more any cage. Promise to play my part. Sometimes I pray and fast. 7 days and nights. Forever delight. Son of Amdallah. Hold on, yeah, you know I was a rasta. Play them Kiga. Come on, logo down. Orun lover. See my flows fire. Don't get through bad vibes. Where the money day, that is where I'm at. Anyhow you be, I dey play my part. If you go Roma, go me low, Junior fall. No get through bad vibes. Where the money day, that is where I'm at. Anyhow you be, I dey play my part. If you go Roma, go me low, Junior fall. No fall.
I'm leading a life that can clean me from my passion. Burn out this money and live it in my ashes. The Lord is blessing, I'll see if I can match it. There's something's coming, I see it in my lashes.
Say vibes. I'm not familiar with him,
To be real, I'm still eating
but
off my
that's a
last
feature.
bit.
No get through bad vibes. Where the money day, that is where I'm at. Anyhow you be, I dey play my part. If you go Roma, go me low, Junior fall. No fall.
Interesting. I just translated one of the lines that's repeated in the chorus because I feel like it's an essential part. And basically, I'm not going to say it in its original language, but it's a proverb that says, to prevent a tree from shooking one's eye, it announces it from afar. Oh. Whoa. So, like, to make sure that you don't surprise people, a tree is big enough that you can see it from a distance. Damn. I mean, that can apply to, like, you know, the whole aspect of stardom and, like, becoming this celebrity that you have to announce yourself because otherwise, it moves things around and it disrupts a little bit, and you don't want to have that energy from disruption, those bad vibes. So you announce yourself to be like, hey, this is where I am. Interesting. Wow. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't believe it for myself, but my reasons why are different. Everybody has their own journey, everything in due time. And we are always in the power to change if we don't like something in life. That's for sure. Oh, wait. I feel like I've heard him before, but I can't put your fingers on it. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to say it. This is the first time that I hear him. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it can be, it's really deep and interpreted in so many different ways. But what I said is one of them, which might not be accurate to the song, but this is sort of like my take on it. Especially because we're talking about money. We're talking about, I guess a little bit like career and just overall demeanor. Like being successful, being happy. And that can affect other people, unfortunately. And other people get jealous, and that's bad vibes in itself. So, yeah, no, that was a great track. I liked it as well. All right, next one. We got about 5 to go.
Every day is just the same. No worries for tomorrow. I wish I didn't wait today. But
Oh.
no, I gotta face my pain. Ọlọ́run kọ̀run ké lónìí. Ọlọ́run kọ̀run ké on me. I know
I'm going to look that one up as well.
but I'm sorry I learned from my mistakes. You know what I need.
It means God bless me today. Or open the heavens for me. Interesting.
I'm waiting for my skies to weep again. Oh, I'm longing every day.
Yeah, it does sound poetic. Really. Or at least non-romantic languages, maybe. Definitely African lyrics sound poetic.
I'm making history. I don't think there's ever been any like me from this past. I should be happy you like me, but no. Ẹni tó wọ bàtà ló mọ ibi tó ti ta lẹ́sẹ̀. Ọlọ́run kọ̀run ké lónìí. Ọlọ́run kọ̀run ké lónìí.
Which specifically is Yoruba, this language in the song.
You know what I need.
Ascending. Whoa. Okay, it jumped into the other track, but I did want to say very briefly that that track felt a little bit like an interlude. A little bit of like, here I'm having one difficult morning, like within my whole journey. Let's kind of throw in this little scene in there, just to be able to move on to something else. So it's not, to me, it's not one of the key tracks of the album, but I still appreciated it nonetheless. I'm maybe a little less geared towards returning to that one, but if sonically cohesive. Also, I think there has been several religious references in the tracks, and so I mean that is consistent. Yeah, kind of like a little bit of like a little bit of an interlude moment, and we're gonna move on to something else now.
Drink is getting my head. Jayo plenty for cup. I'm gone.
Okay.
Plenty people for section. They are looking for attention. Oh Lord. Emi tí mo ti jọgọ, tí mo ti mú pana sharp, mo ti nànà. You go hear the gbedu for the kọ̀rọ̀. It's a vibe anytime that we turn up. Emi tí mo ti jọgọ, tí mo ti mú pana sharp, mo ti nànà. You go hear the gbedu for the kọ̀rọ̀. When the Jazzy song comes on. Last year I made money, but this year I want a billion more. Am I feeling like I need me or what? Make the comma reach like 3 on top. You dey call and I dey busy your call. It's been a roller coaster riding in my head. One more round, see evidence is all around. Suffering and smiling, you're around. No grief for person, come around. All Ryan, intelligence is number one. Something they stress you, cut them off. Show you must plenty on them on.
All right. Oh, hey, Nick. Hey, thanks for being there, Unknown. Thank you for joining. Catch you on YouTube. Have a good night. I did cover Khalid earlier, and it's going to be posted on my YouTube channel, so stick around for that on my YouTube channel. Oh, that was a cute little uplifting moment of just like rising above, you know, the intentions and kind of like, yeah, praising yourself a little bit. I like it. I like it. Let me just translate the chorus because, to be honest, there was quite a bit I didn't understand from that one, and I just want to make sure I don't miss out on it. Let me see if I can get some sort of translation. I'm just very curious. Google Translate because I'm not getting any other sources with information. Okay, all right. I'm a Jogor and Punisher. I'm no. Yeah, even the translation doesn't really come up all that great from Yoruba to English. Some of the terms I'm less familiar with, but it's okay. That's okay. I mean, I like the vibe. I like the production. It was uplifting. Cute little moment right there. I really like Love Lies featuring Normani. Well, the reason why I reacted earlier to Khalid and Normani tonight is because they have a single coming out together on Friday. So I'll be reacting to this upcoming Friday, or at least weekend. And yeah, posting that. So that's going to be interesting to see. I can't wait to see their next collaboration together. Okay, next song, 1942. I wonder what it stands for.
Might have it all, but I'ma need some more. Time passes fast, already gone. She took you, but I don't mean to hurt nobody. I just do this for fun. We in the pool with the bottle, 1942.
Oh, wow. That's a good bottle.
Money in the duffel, get another one. This
Wow.
makes it all worth it. All the time we put into the jar. My first time scratching past the surface made me realize I don't wanna lose. I don't wanna lose. I don't wanna lose. I don't wanna lose.
Oh, that's beautiful.
One day I might lose it all. Can't let the negativity to win the brawl. One day I'm gonna look back, no I did it all. Instead of bad thoughts, I'm a bask in the glory of God's word. With the bottle, 1942. In the buckle.
Oh, that's a genius concept. I like it.
There's money in the duffel, get another one. This moment makes it all worth it. All the time we put into the jar. First time scratching past the surface made me realize I don't wanna lose. I don't wanna lose. I don't wanna lose.
Whoa.
I don't wanna lose. 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 I don't wanna lose.
Oh, wow. And it flowed into the other one again. Interesting. Okay. I want to say the concept of the song was really great. Honestly, I like the imagery associated to the meaning of the song. I think that's the thing that stands out for me the most. And yeah, I mean, the overall production has been consistent with the rest of the album, which is great. It's been really successful. But yeah, what a great song. I really liked it. That was nice. Am I big on melodic rap? Excellent question. I tend to dabble into melodic rap when I basically listen to R&B artists that either have features or like to dabble into melodic rap themselves. I don't necessarily go out and seek it in terms of music. I'm much more of an R&B person, but I'm exploring. I'm testing out sounds. I like to listen to different things and see what works. Who we're listening to right now is Ayra Starr. She released an album earlier this year called The Year I Turned 21, and it's been a great album so far. It's a lot of like simple yet very effective messages, and I like the production as well. Very consistent. Overall, a solid body of work. This is, I believe, her second studio album, and we're coming up on the last 2 tracks of the album. So there's The Kids Are All Right, and there is Santa. So that's what we're listening to, and everything will be posted on YouTube afterwards, so you guys can listen to it and catch up on what you've missed. All right, let's jump into The Kids Are All Right.
Like I said, Ego, I want you to be happy. Go out, enjoy what you work for. Don't save.
That ties in with the previous song too, huh?
Vacation. Be happy with your friends. Because your dad did not really enjoy what he worked for. He was always pleasing people. Today I've gone to buy food. The food
Whoa,
for
okay.
3 or 4 days. I spent 20,000.
That hit a little
It's
close to
my
home.
money. I worked for it. So please enjoy yourself. Enjoy to the fullest. Yeah? What a gift.
Whoa. Okay, before we go further into the song, I just want to put out basically the fact that I talked about it earlier this year on my YouTube channel and my streams, but essentially my father passed away 10 years ago. I was 18. He was 54. He had not retired yet. So this line of like, your father did not enjoy what he really worked for hits really close to home, because my father passed away before retiring, and I saw exactly that happen, which completely shifted my approach on life and the way that I go about things, and the notion of pleasing myself and not caring or worrying too much about the future, and really being more present in the now. So that was, I just had a little moment there on that track. So I just saw the question come in. Okay, so I just more into R&B recently, but I'm a huge Sleepy Hollow and Chef G and Scory fan. I'm not familiar with those artists. I have a lot of territory to discover. I'm not gonna lie, but okay, noted. Nice. Okay, eventually we'll get back. I want to circle back to it. All right, let's continue.
Hope no clouds are blocking the view.
It's like a ballad. Well, it is a
Can
ballad.
see what I turned into. Oh, hope I'm out here making you proud.
Aww.
Oh, hope God doesn't judge you by your sins. And when you knock on heaven's
Whoa.
gate, oh, hope they let you in. Oh, hope you're forgiven. Oh, hope they let you in. Oh, hope you're forgiven. Oh, when they let you in, it's in a good word for me.
Hey daddy, it's your last born to Michelle. Hey daddy, it's Tolu.
Hey daddy, this is Ainu.
Daddy, this is Adi.
Hey daddy, it's Dami. About to release my
Whoa.
project. I miss you.
Miss you so much.
I miss you. I'm in school now. I'm doing well.
I'll be 24 very soon, this July.
I turned 19. I can't believe it.
And I'm here, doing what I know how to do best. Shoot
I
videos.
miss you, and I want you to know I've got a daughter now. Her name is Jemima. She's so
I've got
I wish
shivers
you were
everywhere.
here to hold my hands. Oh God, I'm trying my best.
Mom is doing okay, but is doing well.
I'm doing well, Sha. I'm doing well.
Caleb, Leo, Sunreo, àwọn ọmọ ń ṣe dáadáa.
Whoa, okay, this one. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, there's literally 3 seconds left. Okay, all right. That one really hit home and got me for a second there because I completely understand what this one is about. is kind of the thoughts that I've gone through and I've had over the course of the last 10 years since my father passed away. So, I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't want to be emotional. I mean, this is not what I was signing up for tonight. But, that's such a special song. And having the siblings jump onto the track like that and kind of talk to their dad, even though their dad is not there, present physically on the earth anymore, that's really special. That's such a beautiful testament. And that kind of explains the previous track, which was, now that I know that, it makes the whole thing beautiful, of like how much you really want to enjoy life and not miss out on things. Like it's turning lessons and turning pain into lessons, similar to the journey that I've been through. And wow, that one, that's probably the song, the track that I personally am the most connected with on this record, which I did not expect. Okay, wow. Okay, I'm having a moment there, which leads us into the last track of the album, which is Santa, which is a collab. All right, make me feel better, please.
Sabemos que la gente está de más, pero si lo pides eso puede cambiar. En solo un momento, si tú quieres puedo estar adentro. Mami, es que tú me
Okay, this is the second track with Spanish after the feature including Anita.
My body feel like ecstasy. No other person, only you I see. My daily dose of the vitamin C. Not only you I need. Love of the bed every time that it goes down. I feel the love, why I don't need no closure. You're feeling down, baby, come let me hold ya. Would you come let me hold ya? Love of the bed every time that it goes down. I feel the love, why I don't need no closure. You're feeling down, baby, come let me hold ya.
There's quite a bit of overlap between Latin music and African music, which I'm assuming Latin music has origins in African music as well.
De tequila con un baile, un beso en lo oscuro, quiero robarte. No tengo que ver, solo sentir tu parte. No te preocupes por lo que yo gasta. Yo no soy como tu último gasto. Tú pides, deja la timidez, yeah. Dame tu sonrisa. Me tenía que ir y se me fue la prisa. All night long, guayando el mahón, my baby, to me like a no, you draw me to your place. I move with your rhythm and bass. I move to your rhythm and bass. My baby, to me like a no, you draw me to your place. I move with your rhythm and bass. I move to your rhythm and bass. Este deseo no lo puedo negar. De mirar tus labios no puedo parar. Rehusando nuestro cuerpo, sudando como en el desierto. Yeah. Sabemos que la gente está de más, pero si lo pides eso puede cambiar. En solo un momento, si tú quieres puedo estar adentro. Mami, es que tú me encantas. A ti yo te rezo mi santa. Una diabla como baila. Ninguna en la disco te alcanza. No, es que tú me encantas. A ti yo te rezo mi santa. Una diabla como baila. Ninguna en la disco te alcanza. No.
All right. I mean, the success that that song has had makes sense that it was on Ayra Starr's album, right? Because that's the general approach nowadays. But what a closure after everything, the weight of the previous tracks. But I really had a great journey with this album. It really made me, think, enjoy the moment, kind of have these feel good and also in my feelings, but also light. And yeah, just that's the power of music to make you feel things. I think it was a great project by Ayra Starr. I really had a blast listening to it, and definitely we'll go back to it again. Absolutely.